Hey guys, I'm Cheryl. Thanks for joining me. This is Your Journey Yoga. Today, let's get going and really just get some energy flowing and the body moving and connection with the breath. It's a beautiful day outside. I hope it is wherever you are, and I hope it started out fantastic. Always take care of yourself, and as the days progress and life changes, hopefully for the better, remember compassion. Remember to take care of yourself. Remember to do the things that are right for you. Try not to judge others for the circumstances you may not know. That's always a good way to just have a mind frame. We try and judge people for what we think we see. Be sure that you are kind, not just to yourself, but the world around you, and embrace all the positive things. Find joy in every day. All right, so joy for me is sharing with you guys, so thanks for joining me, and let's just get started. So feet hip width apart, anywhere on your mat, and we're going to roll those shoulders up and back and let the shoulders just gently slide down and away. Let's do that again. Big shoulder roll, up and back, shoulders slide down and away. Let's extend those arms out to a T. Cross that right arm over the left. Wrap your arms around. Tuck your chin. Now inhale, open the chest. Pull those shoulder blades together. Inhale, now that right arm under the left. Wrap your arms around, big hug, tuck your chin. Inhale, open the chest. Gaze to the sky, draw those shoulders back. Inhale, reach to the sky, pull the hands to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, arch it back, open your arms to a nice wide V, gaze to the sky. Inhale it up tall, pull the hands to heart center, sit to chair. Weight shifts into our heels. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms, squeeze those shoulder blades, draw the elbows back, spread your fingers wide. Inhale, reach to the sky. And sit it back into chair. Pull the hands to heart center. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, circle the arms forward, back of the hands, pull towards the back of the room, open the chest, gaze to the sky again, squeeze those shoulder blades, spread your fingers. Rotate palms to the sky, big circle those arms overhead, sit it back to chair, pull the hands to heart center. We stay in chair. Weight is in our heels. Toes are lifted, chest is tall, shoulders are soft. Firing up those big muscles in the legs, strong through the belly. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, circle the arms to the back. Sit back to chair, pull those hands to heart center. Find a focal point out in front and shift your weight forward. Lift your heels, balancing on the balls of the feet. Knees apart, hip width apart. Find your breath. Now stay high on the balls of the feet and slowly rise. Extend the arms to the sky, reach to the sky. Find that balance. Find that strength in the core. Breathe. Make yourself as long as you can. Circle the arms to the back. As your hands pass by your hips, sit back to that balanced chair. Breathe. Shift your weight back to your heels. Lift the toes. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. And just relax the weight of the upper body. Soft bend in the knees. Arms heavy, head heavy. We bring the hands to the elbows and hold on. Let's gently sway side to side. Little arc around your legs. Find your breath. And come back to center. Relax your arms and ever so slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Till you reach the top and give those shoulders a big roll, up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Now let's step to the top of the mat if you're not already there. With a big shoulder roll, turn your palms to the front. Tummies are tight, glutes are tight. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, hop to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down, elbows right by the ribs. Press it through, up dog. Holding your up dog, we're on the tops of those feet. You can be in cobra with those legs down. Shoulders roll back, we take our gaze out over that left shoulder. Far as you can turn your head. Back to center. And out over that right shoulder. Far as you can turn that head. And back to center. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. To down dog. And we alternate bending knees. Walk it out. Head heavy, face soft. So we're just kind of in it. Working with the breath. Letting go of tension. Checking out the body and how it's responding, what messages it's sending. Now we're going to honor those messages and let that be a part of our practice. Never judging, never criticizing. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels gently sink. We inhale it to high plank or high push-up position. Core strong. Exhale, lift your hips to down dog. Again, inhale it to high plank. Exhale it to down dog. If you like, shift your weight to your left foot. As you inhale to high plank, draw that right knee in. Exhale to down dog if that leg is up. Extend the right leg to the sky. Again, inhale to high plank if that leg is up. Right knee comes in. Exhale to down dog. Extend it out. 2 more. With or without that leg moving. So we can have both feet down. Transitioning between our down dog and our high plank. Last one. If both feet are down, shift your weight back to that left foot. Right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Back knee to the mat if you like, otherwise knee stays off. And we lift those arms to a crescent lunge. Soft through the shoulders. Strong through the belly. Lengthen and reach, and as you exhale, begin to hinge it forward, creating a long diagonal line all the way down the back of the body. Let's open those arms out to a T. Core is strong. That back knee can be down or knee can be off. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, rotate your body, tap the left fingertips to the floor. Come back to center, still that diagonal line. Same direction, rotate. Left fingertips tap. And back to center, that diagonal line one more time. Exhale, rotate. And back to that diagonal line. Reaching fingertips out and rise. Bring the palms to touch. Interlace the fingers all but the index finger and thumb. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, arch it back. A little or a lot. Breathe. Inhale it up, flow forward, hands on either side of your foot, lift your hips, sweep it back, extend right leg to the sky, and gently release it down. Inhaling to high plank, toes or knees, crocodile down, press it through, up dog, optional push up if you like, to down dog. Find your breath. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels sink. We inhale it to high plank. Exhale it back to down dog. Again, inhaling to high plank. Exhaling to down dog. Now, if you like, shift your weight to that right foot. As you inhale to high plank, draw that left knee in. If that leg is up, as you exhale to down dog, extend your leg. Inhale, draw it in. Just move, and at your pace, with your breath. Slow, steady breaths. Not a race. As we find that rhythm of the breath, it is an amazing gift to quiet the body, to connect mind and body. One more time. As we meet back in down dog, if both feet are on the floor, shift your weight to that right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back knee down if you like, otherwise knee is off. Arms come overhead to our crescent lunge. Soft through the shoulders. Deep into those hips. Strong through that left leg. Strong through the core. Inhale, reach. And as you exhale, begin to hinge it forward. Nice long diagonal line. All the way out through the fingertips, pressing through that back heel if the knee is off. Otherwise, weight is just heavy. Open those arms out to a T. Core is strong. Big breath in. And as you exhale, rotate. Tap the right fingertips to the mat. And back to center that diagonal line. Exhale, rotate, same direction. Right fingertips tap. Inhale back to that diagonal line. One more time, exhale, rotate. And back to that diagonal line. Reach it out, lengthen through the fingertips. And rise. Bring the palms to touch. Interlace the fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. Reach to the sky, and as you exhale, arch it back. A little or a lot. Breathe. Inhale it up tall, flow forward, hands on either side of your foot, lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend left leg to the sky. And gently release it down. We inhale to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. We add a little tip of the pelvis, reaching your sit bones towards the sky, gently pressing the bottom of your tummy towards the top of your thighs, deepening that stretch on the backs of the legs. We inhale, bending both knees, drawing the tops of the thighs towards the bottom of your belly. Now as you inhale, come forward to a high plank. One push up. Back to plank, bend the knees, press your bottom back towards your heels. Now press it forward. One push up. So kind of a power move. You can stay back. You can just come to plank. One more time. Inhale to plank. One push up. And back to the bent knees. Bottom reaching back towards those heels. Now slowly extend those legs. Taking the gaze between your hands. Walk, step, or hop to forward fold. Relaxing the weight of the upper body. Face soft, head heavy. We bend the knees as much as you need to let the tummy and chest come to rest on the thighs. Bring the hands around behind your back. If you have tight shoulders and you happen to have a strap or a towel, or you need to go grab one, put me on pause. Go grab it. And take a hold of that towel, that strap, if you need to. Otherwise, interlace those fingers. Now, if those shoulders are fairly open, chest is open, and you're able to and want to, bring the palms to touch. Now, give your head a little shake. Let go of that tension. Now, we can keep those hands resting where they are, or roll their shoulders up and back, and lift your hands towards the sky. Find your breath. Big, full, deep exhales. Letting go of tension, tightness. Give that head a little shake if you feel like there's still tension hanging on there at the base of the head. Now slowly, if it feels right to you, begin to straighten your legs. A little or a lot. Now the whole stretch is going to change as you begin to straighten those legs. Both the intensity through the shoulders and the chest, as well as through the backs of the legs. Now slowly bring your hands to the small of the back. Let those shoulders release. And relax the arms, let them hang. And slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Big shoulder roll at the top, shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, take a giant step back towards the back of your mat. Open your arms out to a T. Core is strong, lengthen through the crown of the head, hinge forward. We're gonna come halfway over. At that halfway point, release that right hand to the mat, centering it out underneath you. Keeping those hips side by side, we rotate our bodies and work to get that left arm as high as you can get it without opening those hips. So really be mindful of that left hip. What you want to feel is resistance through the torso, in those obliques, in the upper and middle back. If you're feeling a big long stretch through the inner thigh, that right leg, your hips have shifted. Square them up. Now as you exhale, let that left hip lift. Press your right inner thigh out and away from you and reach to the sky. Now that resistance is pretty much gone through the upper and middle back, through the obliques. But now there's that great stretch through the inner thigh of that right leg. Circling that left arm around behind your back, forearm along the small of the back. If you can find that right thigh, hold on to it. If it's not quite there, just tuck that arm as tightly against the small of your back as you can. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, now begin to bend that left knee. Sink. Core is strong. We're bending that right elbow if you need to. Just let yourself come in as deep as feels right to you, influencing that deeper stretch. Now slowly extend that left leg, releasing that left arm. And as you exhale, slowly release that left hand down. Left hand takes the place of the right. We square those hips and keep them square as we turn and extend right arm to the sky. So really be mindful. That right hip really wants to lift because that resistance, yeah, it's challenging. But that's what we want, because with resistance comes change and strength. Find that breath. Now slowly begin to shift that weight and let that right hip lift. Left inner thigh gets that beautiful stretch. We're working to stack the shoulders and stack our arms. Find your breath. Now, is it right for you? If it is, go for it. If it's not, stay here. Circling, arm around behind your back, forearm along the small of the back. Can you find that left thigh? Keep a hold of it if you're able to. Breathe. Now, if it's right for you, bend that right knee. Start to sink. Breathe. Now we want the body to be in agreement. Challenge, yes, but in agreement, where we know we're doing good things for it. Now slowly begin to extend that right leg. Slowly release and extend that right arm. And release it down to forward fold, releasing the weight of the upper body. Arms are heavy, head is heavy, face is soft. Just notice the stretch, how it feels, where you feel the most resistance, and can you let some of that tension go? Now some options. We can keep our hands just resting where they are. You can take a hold of the outsides of the ankles. You can bring your hands around behind your back, interlacing your fingers, either just with those fingers interlaced or palms touching. If you like, roll those shoulders and let the arms be heavy. So we're working to draw the crown of the head towards the floor. Now if your forehead or your crown of the head comes to the floor before you'd like it to, you can always bring your feet a little closer, shortening the distance in the legs, giving you a little more room. Find your breath. Slowly bring the hands to the small of the back. If the hands were behind you, otherwise just release those arms, let them hang. We're going to heel toe those feet in twice. Heels are towards one another, toes are turned out. Relax the weight of the upper body down. And just notice that release in the lower back. Notice that stretch through the backs of the legs. Now rock back to your heels, turn your toes so they're straight ahead. Bring the hands to behind the ankles or behind the calves or the thighs, and use the strength of the arms to start to pull that body towards that little space between the legs. A little tuck of your chin towards your chest. That's going to challenge your balance a little bit more and give you a deeper stretch through the spine. Now relax the weight of the head, relax the weight of the arms, and ever so slowly roll yourself up. With a big shoulder roll at the top, shoulders slide down and away. Once again, we step to the top of the mat to mountain. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Core is strong, releasing out left knee to the mat if you like, otherwise legs stay long. We rotate and extend. Left arm to the sky, reaching up as high as you can reach. Now your gaze can be straight ahead. You can look down towards the mat. You can look up to find the base of your thumb. Let's rotate that right palm towards the front of the room, reach it up and over. Long stretch all the way down the right side of your body. Lift out of that left shoulder, lengthen through the fingertips. You should feel this amazing stretch going through all the way through the side of your body. Inhale, lift that right arm to the sky. Slowly release your hand down, coming back to plank. One tricep push-up if you like, otherwise just hold your plank. Releasing that right knee if you wish, otherwise legs stay long. We rotate and extend, left arm to the sky. Reaching up as high as you can reach. Where does your gaze need to be for your neck to be happy? Find that extension out of that left shoulder. Lift out of that right shoulder. Rotate left palm towards the front of the room. Reach it up and over. Long stretch all the way down that left side. Shaky's good, guys. That just means you're working hard. Remember that. Inhale, lift that left arm to the sky. And slowly release your hand down, coming back to plank. Holding plank or one push-up. Lift your hips to down dog. And gently alternate bending knees, walk it out. Find your breath. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs, reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels sink. We inhale it to high plank. Exhale back to down dog. Coming back to that single leg if you like. Inhale, right knee comes through to high plank. Exhale to down dog, right leg extends if you like. Inhale, draw it in. We're just going to do 3 of these. Exhale and press it out. One more, with or without that leg moving. And if you have both feet down, shift your weight to that left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right knee through, foot to the inside. Pigeon pose. If you are taking special care of your knee, come on over onto that right hip. Draw that back leg in. If pigeon pose isn't great for you today, take a break for a moment. Or if there's another stretch you love, feel free to do that. Breathe. Now we're going to keep our hands down if you need the support. If it feels right to you, bring the hands around behind you, interlacing your fingers. If we can bring the palms to touch, fabulous. If not, no worries. So we're doing a lot to open the chest today, to fire up through the upper and middle back, to strengthen those muscles. Really important, guys, with every day that passes, that we continue to strengthen the back, to open the chest. If you like, lift your arms. High as you can get them. Core is strong. If any part of your body is saying, please don't do this to me, listen to it, you guys. It's all good. Slowly bring the hands down and slowly begin to hinge forward. Now, if you need the support of the hands to lower forward, release those hands and just let yourself come forward. Breathe. Find that breath. Now, either releasing the hands, using support to help you rise, or if the lower back feels fantastic and you've got those core muscles engaged, lengthen through the crown of the head and let's rise. Release your hands on either side of your knee. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend right leg to the sky. And gently release it down. Holding your down dog, feel free to grab a drink of water or inhale it to high plank. Toes or knees, one push-up. Toes or knees, one super slow push-up. So take it at your pace. Slow that pace down. So as slow as is working for you, we want to resist gravity in both directions. We do our best not to touch the floor at that lowest point. And lift your hips to down dog, meeting back in down dog. And inhale it to high plank. Exhale to down dog. One more, just like that, with both feet down. Inhaling into high plank. And only if the body's ready for it do we add that single leg. Otherwise, stay here for 3 more. As you inhale, body's ready, draw that left knee in. Exhale to down dog. Extend it out. 2 more, just like that. Or keeping both feet down. So even if you just do that one, it's all good, guys. Find your breath. Keep that belly button drawn in. Last one. Full extension of that leg to the sky. Both feet were down. Shift that weight to your right foot. Left toes to the sky. And as you exhale, sweep your left knee through. Foot to the inside. Pigeon pose. So again, if you're taking care of the knees, come over onto that left hip. Draw that back leg in. Take that pressure off of the knee. You can still add in the arms, or if you just want to do a different pose altogether, that is perfectly fine. Now you might notice that one side, maybe that right side, it was good for you to bring the hands behind you. It may not on this side. We hold different tension in different sides, in different places of our body. So just be kind. If you like, bring your hands around behind your back. Interlace your fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. As you roll those shoulders back, feel that openness through the chest. Feel how that activates the muscles in that upper and middle back. If you like, begin to lift your arms. Core stays strong. How's the lower back responding to this? Is it good? Listen to your body. Slowly bring the hands back down, either releasing the hands to support you on your way down or keeping that core really engaged. Slowly lower yourself forward. And let yourself just relax as best you can. So as we come into poses, the initial response of your body might be to tense up. That's fine, but just let yourself give it a chance to release that tension. Now we can let the hands relax where they are, switching up that position as you need to. If you like, lift your arms. Find that breath. Making sure that you're getting those full, big, deep breaths. And slowly bring the hands back down. Again, you can release those hands on either side of your knee for support, particularly if you're taking care of that lower back. Otherwise, back is great, core is engaged. We lengthen through the crown of the head and we slowly come back up. Releasing the hands on either side of your knee, tuck the back toes, lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend left leg to the sky. And gently release it down. We inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And sit it back to child's pose. Just some nice big deep breaths in. And then slowly walk it up as you're ready. If you need a little more time, take it. Come over onto your hip. And we're going to sweep the feet around, sliding down to the top of the mat. Sitting up tall. Now again, if you're taking care of knees today, you're going to keep both legs long. If the knees are happy and healthy, we're going to take that right foot back behind us. Now maybe you didn't even realize it. And you come to this and you're like, whoa, that's not great for me. Then keep both feet out. Now you'll notice you might shift to the left a little bit as that right hip lifts. We're gonna do our best to get both sit bones connected back to the mat and bring those knees back together as best you can. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's bring the hands behind us and lean back just a little bit. Feel that stretch through that quadricep, a little bit more into the knee. Again, we wanna make sure it's just a good stretch and not painful. Find your breath. Now again, sitting up tall, we're gonna draw that left knee in. So we're gonna get that left knee right in line with your left shoulder. And we're just gonna sit up nice and tall. If you like, bring your hands behind that left leg and extend your left leg. Now there's this tendency for your leg to open out to the side. We work to draw it in so that it's right in line with that shoulder. A flexed foot or a soft foot. A lift in the lengthen through the crown of the head. So you notice that stretch behind the back of that left leg. By flexing your foot, you influence that stretch even more. Keeping that length in the spine, use the strength of your arms to pull that leg up a little bit or a lot. So this is heron pose. How's that right knee? How's that right quadricep? So guys, if you need to, yep, you're gonna extend that leg. So it's just an extension. You can add a flex of that right foot. So change it up as you need to. This is heron pose. Breathe. Bending that left knee, placing the foot to the floor. Extend both legs out, sweep that right foot around. If it's still tucked under, inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen and hinge it forward. Tummy down, chest down, hands, and then nose towards your knees. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. And release those hands down by your sides. Now it's time for that left leg. So we're gonna sweep that left foot around. Right outside your hip, different view for you. Sitting up nice and tall. So that right leg is just extended out. Foot is flexed if you want, soft foot if it's better for you. We're mindful of that left knee and of that left quadricep. We're seeing, do we shift over onto that right hip? Or can we sit up nice and tall? We're really working to sit up tall and draw those knees together. If for any reason your body is saying, please, please, please don't do this, just sweep that foot around. Breathe. Let's bring the hands around behind us and just lean back a little bit and see how that influences that stretch. Now, if both legs are long, we're just gonna open that chest and just kind of enjoy the moment for a second. Breathe. Now, keeping that core strong, we rise. Once again, pulling that right knee in towards us. Now, we're gonna have that tendency, that knee's gonna wanna kind of shift out to the side. We wanna keep the foot and the knee right in line with the shoulder. How's the knee? How's the quadricep on that left side? Now, if it's right for you, stay here. If you'd like to, bring the hands around behind that right leg and extend that right leg. Breathe. Sitting up tall, so now notice, are we still in line with that shoulder or has the leg opened out to the side? We want to keep it in line with the shoulder. We want to sit up nice and tall. Breathe. Again, back to the side view. As we lengthen and reach to the crown of the head, that nice tall posture, working on those core muscles, getting that length down the back of that right leg. Engaging those arm muscles, biceps, the shoulders, those upper back muscles. Breathe. Now bending that right knee, placing that right foot to the mat. Sweep your left foot around, extend both legs out. Flex your feet, reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen and hinge it forward. Release your hands, relax the weight of your head. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Release your hands. Let's turn back to face me if you're not already. To easy pose. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen and hinge it forward. Core strong. Little tap of the fingertips and release the weight of the upper body down. Find your breath. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands out to the right. Reach your left fingertips as far as you can reach and relax the weight of your head. Let's take that left arm up and over, opening the tummy and chest, reaching to the side of the room. We can remain up on the palm of the hand or you can come down onto that right forearm. Roll that left shoulder back. Find your breath. Inhale, reach to the sky, both arms come up. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward, core strong. Release your hands, relax the weight of your head. Nice, big deep breath. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands out to the left. Reach to your right fingertips as far as you can reach. Beautiful stretch all the way down the right side. Right arm comes up and over. Open the tummy and chest. Reach towards the side of the room. Turn your gaze to the sky. Again, you can remain up on the palm of that left hand, or you can come down onto your left forearm. We really just want to work to press that right hip towards the floor and roll that right shoulder back. And inhale, reach to the sky. Both arms come up. Interlace your fingers, bring your hands behind your head. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, draw the chin towards the chest. Close the elbows around the ears. Let the arms be heavy. Let the tension go in the neck. Inhale, lift the head, open the elbows nice and wide. Gently release your hands to the knees. Finding a comfortable place. Place for the hands to rest. Gently close our eyes. Slow, deep breaths. Relax the jaw and we soften the eyes. Our awareness is drawn inward with each breath we take. We gently move through our body, letting go of any tension that we might experience along the way. A celebration of life within each breath we take. A sense of awe. This amazing body that we have and all that it can do. Make a promise to yourself today that you will celebrate the little things, the sunshine on your face, the gentle breeze against your skin, a kind word from a friend, hug from a close family. The ability to share joy with the world around you in some way. Breath flow. Feel the softness in the body. Clarity of your mind. And as we bring our practice to a close today, I offer you a few words as always. You can choose to let these words flow on by. Take them with you. I hold my head up high. I look the day straight in the eye. I see the opportunities before me, and I am excited to show the world all I have to offer. Let's gently open the eyes. Take a big breath in, reach to the sky, and exhale, thumbs to heart center. I hope you guys have the most amazing day. Please take care of yourselves. Stay sane, stay healthy, do your part to make this world a better place. Find compassion, show love, show kindness to yourself and to those around you. Until the next time, my friends, the light in me honors the light in each and every one of you, which means